What's going on, everybody? I'm doing another late night stream because I can. Why not? On this Monday night, I thought, why not? I'm doing another. Oops, there's my phone going off. Fucking echoing bastards. Yeah. So hello everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. Just another random stream. I thought I'd just have a little chat of news with the subscriber news. How's everyone doing at the beginning of this week? It's a Monday. Everyone hates Mondays, apparently. They're all the same when you don't have anything to get up for, unfortunately. But, yeah, just another random stream. Lachlan, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining the stream, my dude. Pete, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very well. Hope you're doing good as well, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Ryan of Beard House Movies. Hello, Ryan. I'm doing good. It's going. I'm going. It's going. Yeah, can't talk. It's going good, man. I'm doing all right. It's all good. If you have any questions, guys, just drop them below. You know how these streams go. They basically rely on chat engagement because I'm useless at this kind of stuff to make conversation myself. But it is what it is. I just today I had a video what I watched in July. Just might as well just start some conversation about that. So yeah, I put up a new video today. What I watched in July. Watched some good stuff. Really recommend the Transformers Warfare Cybertron series on Netflix. Season 3 has just dropped the other day. I have not got around to watching it yet, but I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to getting around to watching season 3 of that because the way season 2 ended is proper hype, and I'm really looking forward to it. If you haven't seen The Night Comes For Us, one of the best films I saw last month. Really, really good shit. Violent action film from Indonesia. If you like The Raid, it's literally The Raid, but like, you know, up the violence by 10. It's absolutely fucking awesome. So yeah, I recommend The Night Comes For Us. Lachlan says, it's just been watching Ramhammer stream. Yeah, man, Ramhammer, Fraser, my boy. He's my boy. He's my really close friend. He's playing Chernobyl Light, I think it's called. That post-apocalypse. I watched for a little bit when he was on, but yeah, that game looks really good. Actually, it looks like a fun game. Chernobyl Light. It looks pretty fun. It looks very involved and very like a lot of detail involved with that game. It looks good. Platinum Guy says, "Are you still doing the monster series of John?" I think we still, there's still a plan to do it. It's just getting our schedules to align. That's what's becoming an issue with that. Just finding a time to align ourselves with the right time to actually record new episodes. So I'm sure new episodes will come in the future. I just don't know when right now. So bear with me and John. I'm sure we'll get to that in due course, my dude. What did you watch last night? I didn't watch anything last night, to be honest. I just watched a bunch of YouTube stuff. There's so many channels that I'm subscribed to that trying to catch up with everyone's content is really difficult. So sometimes I don't watch anything but YouTube and try to catch up with people's content. So yes, mates, that's how it is, mateys. So yeah, carried on for about that. What I watched in July, I really recommend The Night Comes For Us. It's a really great action film, really violent, brutal, violent, everything like that. So yeah, if you have not seen that video, go and check it out when you can, because I feel like there's a lot of really good recommendations in that video, and I think you might get a kick out of a lot of the films if you haven't seen them to go and check them out. I think it's good. I do have a video planned for Thursday. It is pickups for the month of July. I'm moving my pickup videos into one massive mega haul video at the end of the month because I don't want to flood my channel with pickup videos. So I'm gonna collectively put them all in one video for the end of the month. So I look forward to that on Thursday. That's all the pickups that I picked up on in July. So it's going to be a really kind of a big video, which is really cool, which will be fucking ridiculous. So look forward to that. Ryan says, I've been planning for my video of the history of Evil Dead franchise. Awesome, man. That'd be a cool video, I reckon. So yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm sure you'll smash it, man. Like, get the research in, get all your research in, and just smash it, mate. Because those kind of videos do really well. So all the best for you with that, man. Bet it'll be really, really fun. But you know, guy says, I watched Big Trouble in Little China last night for the first time, and what a super fun film. That's a great mix of genres. Yeah, that film is really good. It's one of those just really fun John Carpenter films that it's aged really well. It's just so goofy, and if you don't know, a lot of the Mortal Kombat characters were inspired from that movie, especially the first Mortal Kombat. Like characters like Raiden and Shang Tsung were inspired by some of the characters out of Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, it's great that you got to watch that for the first time. That was a good little first time watch. Can't remember how long ago I watched that. I must have watched that years ago. Another one of those films my dad introduced me to. Some great films my dad introduced me to. So yeah, what I would love to go to erase that from memory and watch that for the first time again, because I reckon it'd be a lot of fun. A lot of fun, hell yeah, a lot of fun. So yeah, as I was saying, Thursday, mega haul for July. So all my pickups for July. Yeah, all my Blu-ray DVD pickups for July is that video. I'm planning it for Thursday, but out all day tomorrow, so I won't be able to record tomorrow. So it all depends if I can get it done, get the recording done and edited by Wednesday. But we'll see. But look forward to that on Thursday. Is Running Man with Arnie any good? I love that film. I think that film is one of Arnie's best movies, personally. It's one of my favorites for Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's got some great one-liners. It's just like everything you want from Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's there. It's got some, it's just some cheesy, and it's just fun. And it's got that idea that, it's got that great kind of what's the word? What am I talking about? It's got that great kind of idea of the dystopian future where this game show is like the greatest thing on the planet, kind of thing. It's like the big thing in America, and it makes loads of money, but in turn it kills people. It's really good. It's a really good film. I really recommend it, Ryan. I really do. Watch Castle in the Sky today. I don't think I've seen that, so that's new to me. Is that an anime? Is it a Studio Ghibli film? I could be wrong. Let me know, Lachlan. So I think that's what it is. Pete says, "Who's your guest on Friday's live stream, mate?" I don't have anybody lined up yet. I have a couple of people in mind, so I'm going to reach out to a couple of people soon, and we can hopefully get that locked in. But if not, it'll be on my own if I can't get anyone to come on. But it is what it is. It is what it is, mateys. Yes, mates. I'll show some of my recent pickups. Might as well while I'm here. So recent pickups. I went to the movie Magpie website, and they've got a deal for 4 for £8. So I got the last film I needed for my Resident Evil collection, which is Resident Evil Retribution. I know this film is going to suck. Yeah, we know, right? It's going to suck, but I've got them all now, so I'm pretty happy about that. So that was one of them. 4 for £8. I've got this film that I've seen a few people get, Deliver Us from Evil. It seems quite interesting. I thought I'd pick it up. A film that I had a lot of fun with last month. I watched it fairly recently. I think I watched it. Yeah, I watched it in June. Really enjoyed it, and I thought I'd pick it up on Blu-ray. So, the Simpsons movie holds up fairly well. I found it quite funny. It still made me laugh today. It's 14 years old at this point. Bloody, where's the time gone, guys? Where's the time gone, honestly? And I got this horror film, which I've heard really good things about, and people say it's fairly underrated, which is Stakeland. Have anyone seen any of these? Let me know. Especially if anyone's seen Deliver Us from Evil, Stakeland. Let me know if you've seen these guys, because I've heard good things. I've heard good things. Good things. Yes, I have. Lachlan says, yes, yeah, I thought so. I've not seen that one yet, though. I need to get around to it, though. Platinum Guy, did you see that post I put up on the poorly Facebook page of the 2 G.I. Joe Blu-rays for $36.99? Totally joke of a price. Yeah, I can get those two for about £1 each or £2 each from like Music Magpie, or I think I can get them off eBay for quite cheap. That's a ridiculous. But I think there's only people trying to get loads of money for them because the new film's come out. The Snake Eyes film has come out. That's what I think, anyway. Ryan says, I've lost my chance on the Arnie box set on eBay today. I was gobsmacked. What box set was it? Does it include a bunch of? I guess it includes a bunch of his films. Was it cheap? I'm guessing it's cheap, right? Let me know. Platinum Guy says, the Simpsons movie is a blast. Good fun, plenty of great moments. Yeah, it's a really surprising how much it held up. It's really funny. It made me laugh a lot. And I really enjoyed it. So I picked it up on Blu-ray just to have it in my collection, because I thought it was a really fun movie. Simpsons movie is a classic. It's really fun. It's really good. Really good. If you've not watched it in a while, I do recommend it. It's held up so well. And the main thing is it made me laugh again, which is good. Because some of these older comedies, they don't hold their funniness. They're not as funny. As the older they get, they kind of lose their kind of charm. The Simpsons movie is still really funny. Still really funny. But yeah, some of the pickups I got. I do have a bunch of video ideas for the channel, especially a bunch of rankings I want to do and stuff like that. So look forward to content coming in the future. Got some bunch of ideas coming, which would be fun. Platinum Guy, Tesco now selling cheap Blu-rays and DVDs for £1, £2. I just picked up Born on the 4th of July on DVD for £1. Don't think I've heard of that film, I don't think I've heard of that film. Ryan says he had Predator, The Terminator, Conan the Barbarian, and Commando on Blu-ray. Super rare to find in the wild. Interesting. Excuse me. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that set before. I've heard of that set. The set that I know that's quite fairly reasonably easy to get is the set that has Total Recall. I think that's Total Recall. I think it's got like Red Heat in it and some other obscure Arnie ones, but I can imagine that one is pretty hard to get. That's a shame, man. Was it could you have got it for a fairly cheap price? Was it cheap? But you missed out? Or was it like bidding? Was you bidding on eBay and then you just lost out by someone else's bid? Because that happens to me a lot. I hate bidding on eBay because I know I always lose it. Because you always have guys that wait at the last second and then just put like fucking 50p more than you, and it's just like, fuck you. The legend that is Phil 4K. Hello, Phil. Thanks for joining the stream. Evening, Jason. G.I. Joe double pack 4Ks go for £20 sometimes on Zavvi. Interesting. That's for 4K as well. That's good. Not that I've seen the films or not, but I've not seen the films before. But that price on Facebook Marketplace that Pete was talking about is kind of ridiculous. When like you said, you can get them for like 20 quid on 4K. The G.I. Joes were at Tesco. That's the thing, not on eBay. Well, they were at Tesco. Interesting. I thought you meant Facebook Marketplace, but you're saying you're just sharing the post. Okay, interesting. It's a bit much for Tesco. But are they brand new? Is it like a brand new release, like a re-release maybe? I don't know. That's really quite pricey. Ryan says outbidded on eBay, and it had a nice Black Swan steelbook, which was nice as well. I've not seen that film. I've heard that's pretty decent, that movie. I've heard it's quite a good film. But yeah, it sucks when you miss out on a really good fucking job lot or something. It always happens to me. There's always some twat like last minute just puts 50p in more, so you lose it. You lose it on like 50p. It's like fuck you. But I'm one of these twats on it. I'm one of these really just I'm vicious on eBay. When I do bid, I'm vicious. I'm vicious. I basically just be like, how much do I want to pay? What is the maximum I'll pay for that? So it's like, right, I want to pay this much, but then I'll double it. Then I'll just like put basically I let them chase me. When I'm bidding, I try to get people to chase my highest bid. And a lot of the times they don't get to chase me, which is good. So sometimes if you want to get something, bid high so they have to chase, because that way, and always bid high at the last minute. So when it's, say if you're bidding something and it's quite rare and you only want to pay like 40 quid for it, for example, when you get to the last 2 minutes and it says, oh yeah, it's at about, £35 or whatever. So this is a hypothetical scenario. It's at £35, final 2 minutes, you want it, so you bid 100 quid and you'll get it for whatever it ends on. So people will be trying to like chase and do that, because that's how I win stuff. I just bid to the point where no one's going to pay that much for it, and just guaranteed to win. That's how I kind of win eBay. It's a bit of a cheaty way, but I don't give a fuck. If I want something, I'm going to bloody be vicious about it. Tesco ripoff, yeah, definitely. Things I haven't been in a Tesco for a while. I don't think any of my local Tesco's have any physical media anymore. I think they're all dead. Thing is, they had the films separate on Blu-ray for £7 each in Tesco, so I don't get it. Paulie's local Tesco had it for £10, but mine scanned $36.99. That's ridiculous. That is a bit of a joke. Last second bidders on eBay make my blood boil. That's the thing. That's like I say, if there's like 1 minute left, you should just bid an astronomical amount of money so you're guaranteed to get it, because that's the only way you're going to win. Yeah, that's the only way you're going to beat out these last minute bidders. That's how I've won bids anyway. So don't take my word for it, because I if you do that and you end up spending more than you want, it's not my fault. It's just a tactic I use on eBay to win stuff if I really want it. For fans of the Universal Horrors, there are 8 4K editions coming soon. They look effing awesome. Cool, man. I'm still waiting for the Thing 4K to go on pre-order, because I can't pre-order it anywhere. The thing is, I don't really want to pre-order it on eBay, because that means I've got to pay immediately. I'd rather wait for HMV or Amazon to get the 4K, the Thing pre-order, so I can just pre-order it and not have to pay for it immediately. But it's coming out in September. There's been no pre-order anywhere, which is very strange. Maybe when pre-orders are incoming, Phil, because you're the guy that tends to know this stuff. Ryan says, I got the Evil Dead movies coming this week, and the Evil Dead 2013 extended Danish import is coming from Airwaves. Awesome. I've not seen the extended cut for the 2013 Evil Dead, and that's my favourite Evil Dead. So maybe I need to invest in that extended cut. Maybe that's something I need to invest in. But yeah, Evil Dead's a very consistent horror franchise. I don't like Army of Darkness that much, but that's no secret. I think it goes way too much. It's pretty much a straight up comedy, and it's just not for me. I think Evil Dead 1's great. Evil Dead 2 is a masterpiece. Army of Darkness is whatever. It is what it is. Not for me. And the remake, I think the remake is just absolutely fucking bang on the money. So good. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it on eBay. Yeah, I might grab that up at some point. But I don't know in what way it is extended. Is it just scenes are longer, or I don't know what I'm expecting from the extended cut. Whether it's going to be actual deleted scenes that we haven't seen that weren't in the film theatrically, or is it just scenes that are just a bit longer? Because I feel that's a bit of a cop out if it is, because you'll get these extended editions that are just scenes that we've seen before, but yeah, scenes that are just the regular scenes that we've seen before, but a bit longer. That's such a cop out when they say it's extended edition. I don't even know if how much longer it is compared to the theatrical version. Yo, Jason. Hello, Tom. Welcome to the stream. Don't order the thing on eBay that was taken down by Universal. Good to know, but I wasn't planning to anyway. I'm waiting for an official pre-order from either HMV or Amazon. Tom asks, what's your favorite comedy movies? Well, I don't really have an answer because comedy is my least favorite genre of movie. So I don't really have an answer for you there. Unfortunately, I'm looking here and I don't have anything. There's literally nothing. But if I was going to pick a film that made me laugh the most, it'd be Big Hero 6. I love that film. I literally adore that film. I adore that film, Big Hero 6. It's just so funny. And it's adorable and it's light-hearted and it's just, yeah, it's really, really good. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to tell you other than that. Because comedy, I'm never attracted to comedies. I'm always just like, oh, it's a comedy? No, thanks. You know, I'm instantly, if it's action, great. If it's horror, double great. You know, if it's a monster movie, triple great. I'm not really attracted to comedies at all. Phil says Jamie Powell raves about the extended cut. Awesome. I might have to just grab it then. Ryan says Ash vs Evil Dead is more superior than Army of Darkness, and looking forward to seeing Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, I'm interested in Evil Dead Rise. I agree. Ash vs Evil Dead is way better than Army of Darkness. But yeah, I'm really interested in Evil Dead Rise because from what I've read about the actual idea of that film, yeah, like the idea of that film is that it's no longer it's not going to be in the cabin. It's going to be in an urban environment, in a high-rise skyscraper. Sounds interesting, but it's got this. Don't think it's going to have Ash in, so it might be a bit interesting. I don't know. It's going to be a weird one. It's going to be a weird one. It's going to, it's basically going to be as sounds like it's going to be as different as you can be for an Evil Dead release film. Lachlan Ashton got the got Les Samurai and Army of Shadows and Quadrophenia on Criterion, cheap on eBay. Cool, man. I don't really like Criterions. There's nothing I really want to get on them. So, like, they're not really a label that I tend to care about. That's cool, man. Like, if you can get them cheap, like I think Criterion are expensive anyway. So, if you got those cheap, that's awesome. I'm guessing this is Scott because I remember popping up. If comedy movies don't make you laugh, what does? See, I'm not saying comedies don't make me laugh. I'm saying that they're like my least go-to movies. So I don't really have much of a pick for comedies. Like I said, films that have comedic moments in them are good, but I don't like straight up films that their whole purpose is to make you laugh. And sometimes, sense of humor is the most subjective thing ever. So I think it's hard to be a comedy. It's hard to make people laugh. So I don't know. I just never ever feel like paying to go to the cinema to see a comedy. I just don't think it's viable. It's not something I want to experience in a cinema. To be honest, that's all. That's all. Unfortunately, that's my opinion. Yeah, that is that. Yeah, Scott. I didn't realize I logged in on to mine. Yeah, that's cool, man. Like I do remember you log on with that account sometimes. You say, "Hey, it's Scott." So I've kind of learned that if your daughter's name comes up, I know it's you. So it's all good. It's all good. Uh, Ryan says the price of the Irishman for Criterion um, is an abomination. I don't even know how much it is. I think from what I've seen from Criterion, they're between 25 to 40 quid, depending on what you want. And it's crazy because there's a couple of things I want from Criterion. So I've got the Godzilla set. You can see it behind me there. I don't know what I'm holding scissors for, but whatever. So I've got the Criterion set. I've got Godzilla Criterion DVD, the original Godzilla. There's a couple of other films I want on Criterion, but I just don't really. I'm not in a rush because they're so expensive. So you've got Night of the Living Dead, which is all rightly priced, 20 quid. I think it's like 17.99, something like that. So that's all right. But then you've got Lone Wolf and Cub, which I really want. Lone Wolf and Cub. If you've not seen those films, great samurai films. It's like 50 quid. I'm just like, do I really want that? Not really. Not when there's actually a DVD set that actually looks nicer and is infinitely cheaper, which I might just get that because I'm not super overly desperate for those films on Blu-ray. Platinum Guy says, have you seen Werewolves Within? Picked it up last week. Can't wait to watch it. It's supposed to be a really great video game movie. It's a video game movie? I think you've explained this before. It's like a VR game, right? By Ubisoft or something, you said? I think so. But yeah, no, I've not seen it. Is it on Blu-ray? Because if it is, I might have a look it up and see what it's about. PlayStation Guy says Irish is between 25 and 30 pounds. Steep. Really want it, but Criterion is just too rich. The thing that kind of bugs me about Criterion is they don't really go all that. Their presentation's a bit bland, in my opinion. So if you get an Arrow on day of release, like with the slip, you get a nice slip cover, you get nice shit. I've noticed with Criterion, you just don't get that. You just get a basic Blu-ray case with artwork and a disc. I know they go to they go to extra measures to restore the film and all this kind of nonsense, but bring up your presentation as well. Like that's what makes me want to spend the extra bit of money is if the presentation of what I'm buying is nice in terms of the packaging. I'm a packaging nerd, so that always helps. Playground Guy says, I noticed in HMV today there was a 4-film Criterion set that was £91. Yeah, that I wouldn't. That doesn't surprise me that those Criterions can be that expensive. But you're getting into ridiculous territory when you're looking at almost 100 quid for 4 films. It's getting a bit ridiculous, right? You know, it is. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, even the Godzilla Criterion, that's got 15 movies. That's 150 quid. So you're paying 10 quid a film, which ain't too bad, really. So even that is, the entry price is quite expensive. When you break it down per movie, it's actually not too bad. But yeah, 91 quid for 4 films. Get in the bin. No thanks. It's way too much. There's so many. There was like if I went into HMV with 90 quid, I could get a smorgasbord of shit. Would I buy that one thing for 90 quid? No fucking way. I'd go and really make the most of that 90 quid in HMV. Thing is, I'd rather get quantity for my money rather than. I guess I want quality as well, but like if it's only 4 films that I've probably never heard of on a Criterion for 90 quid, no thanks. It just doesn't. It's not feasible, man. It just doesn't. That doesn't sound like a value for money, right? It just doesn't. Does not at all. Playground Guy says Blu-ray got to be imported, DVD only here. What are you talking about? The HMV £91 thing, or the werewolf? Or maybe the Werewolves Within. Oh, okay. When you say it got to be imported, is there like a Region B Blu-ray, like a German release, or is it just is it only out like in Region A, like USA or something? because I'd like to get the Blu-ray. Ryan says HMV is doing a Flash 50 sale and got the Evil Dead for £3.50 and Ash vs Evil Dead for £3. That's £3 on Blu-ray for Ash vs Evil Dead. Is that the whole series? £3? That's mental. I might have to go on the website now and have a look myself in a minute. No, we'll have come off the stream. Scotty's Movies says, I had a movie called delivered today from 101 about a guy that gets turned into a snake. I've heard of it, but I've not seen it. I remember almost buying it in CEX and then choosing not to because I watched the trailer. I didn't think it looked particularly good, and I didn't know how to pronounce the name. But then I watched the trailer. It was like, don't say it, hiss it. So the way you pronounce the film is like fucking stupid. It's so dumb. Yeah, I don't think that film looks particularly good. I think it looks pretty bad, if I'm honest with you. Going by the trailer anyway. We have Keith, Euphoria Pictures. Hello, Keith, man. Glad to see you in the stream. Welcome. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Just thought I'd jump on the stream tonight and have a chat of Runews with the subscriber Runews, as you do. 11 people are watching. That's awesome. If you could drop a like on this stream, I would really appreciate it, guys, as always. We're very close to, so I thought I'd throw this out there, just a shameless plug. Couldn't care. Throwing it out there. I'm at 477 subscribers. I'm so close to 500. Can we get there, guys? Because that would be amazing. Share my channel with your friends, with your dog. Your dog might like my channel. Share it with your cat. Your cat might like it. He might go stupid human. He might like it, Steve, Steve's here as always. Steve would appreciate it, wouldn't you, Steve? You'd like it if they share the channel. You'd like it, wouldn't you? So even Steve would like it. Steve would love the fact that if you got my channel to 500 subs, it'd be amazing. So anyway, shameless plug over, but it would be amazing if we could get to 500 subs soon, because that'd be awesome. But anyway, shameless plug. Shameless plug is over. Ryan says DVD season 1. Okay, interesting. I think I've seen that I've seen that pretty cheap on eBay at the moment. To get all 3 is quite expensive. I don't think the actual complete set, I think it's quite expensive for the complete series. The Blu-ray is coming to Finland end of the month, Region B. Awesome. That's good to know. Frags Gaming, thanks for joining the stream, my dude. Good evening. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing good on this Monday evening. Ryan says, Ash vs Evil Dead season 3 is £8 on Blu-ray. The problem is, I think the other 2 seasons are really expensive on the 2 seasons before season 3 are really expensive on Blu-ray, from what I've heard. Playtendo guy says, does Steve have a voice? No, he communicates with me telepathically. I've spoken about this before. He doesn't have a voice box. He's a puppet. But to me and you, he's real, and he talks to me telepathically because I'm crazy. Yes, mate. There you go. That's the canon. That's the narrative. I'm sticking to it, right? That's what I'm sticking to. I'm sticking to that narrative. I will say this though, I did get something really good under the HMV 20% sale they were doing. So their 20% deal actually carried over to their eBay store as well. So I was able to pick up the Dawn of the Dead 4K box set, not the big one, but the standard edition. I picked that up for $23.99, which is a really good price for that. So I'm really looking forward to getting that, because I bet that film looks amazing in 4K. So Playdown Guy says, I went into a charity shop today and they have a season 1 DVD of Game of Thrones for £15. What? Wait, what? They're having a car day. You probably can get that for about £3 or less in CEX. That's mental. That's way too much money. They even have a used Xbox 360 for 80. Yep, I wouldn't buy from them. That's way too expensive. Scottish Movie says, freaked me out as a kid, so wanted to try it now. As you probably, as you say, probably shit now. It just didn't look. I just didn't think it looked good. It didn't sell me on the trailer. It just looked really bad. But I mean, I haven't seen it, so I can't really make an opinion up without seeing it. But I have no interest in it personally. Trying to look at my eBay purchase history because I picked up some good stuff on eBay recently. I picked up the US limited edition release of Jaws on 4K. Comes with the hard case, lenticular slipcover, and the booklet. Looking forward to receiving that. I picked up a French version of The Evil Dead on 4K because it has a really nice slipcover on it, and I wanted it with a slipcover. I picked up that Dawn of the Dead 4K for $23.99 with a 20% discount. Really looking forward to getting that because, like I said, that film is going to look well good in 4K. And to carry on the Evil Dead theme, I picked up Evil Dead 2 on 4K with the slipcover. So I'm looking forward to looking forward to receiving some of these new 4Ks that I've ordered. I'm really looking forward to getting them. So yeah, anyone picked up any new titles, any new 4Ks? Do anybody collect 4Ks in the chat? Let me know, because I'm looking forward to the ones that I've picked up recently. I haven't been to any charity shops recently, solely because I'm having a bit of a break to let my charity shops kind of restock and kind of jiggle, because I've been to my local ones so often that their stock hasn't really changed much. So I've had like a week off of there. Give them about a week or so. I might go back next week or the week after. I haven't decided. But yeah, I'm having a bit of a break from the charity shops at the moment. I'm running out of space, as you probably could tell. Running out of space of stuff because I've just got so much stuff. That is the problem. So yeah. The chat's gone quiet. Oh, here we go. Something. Sorry, I rely so much on the chat with these streams because I'm kind of shit at like keeping a conversation going when it's just me. Ryan says October is looking nuts for horror content. You got Halloween Kills coming to cinema, Chucky the TV series, and Day of the Dead TV series on Sci-Fi. And I Know What You Did Last Summer TV show on Amazon. Yeah, it's looking kind of crazy. I'm looking forward to Halloween Kills, even though the trailer gives away every plot beat in the movie, pretty much. But I'm still looking forward to Halloween Kills. The Chucky TV series is hopefully going to be promising. The trailer looked good, so I'm hoping that that's going to be good. Don't know much about Day of the Dead though. I didn't really know that I was getting a TV series until you've just said, Ryan. So interesting. I don't know how they're going to translate that to TV, because that, Romero's Day of the Dead is one of the best zombie films ever made, in my opinion. And I didn't know that there was going to be I Know We Did Last Summer TV show. That's also new to me. So thanks for the heads up, Ryan. Appreciate it. There's something I need to keep an eye out on for sure. Keith says, I have a new bust coming of Night of the Living Dead next week. This could be up there as one of the nicest editions I could own. Man, you've got like some of the best fucking collectible shit. The best collectible stuff you have, man. Crazy good shit, Keith, you have. I'm kind of jealous. Not really jealous because I got no room for it anyway, but you've got some good stuff. Good stuff in your collection, man. You have some good shit. I look forward to seeing an unboxing once you do get that, though. Sounds awesome. Stand in Silence is in the chat. I forgot your name. Is it Peter? Is your name Peter? I think it might be Peter. Hello, Peter. How are you? Hi, it's me. I'm here. It's for real. Well, aren't I lucky? Playtender guy says, have you seen the new trailer for the Venom Let There Be Carnage? Looks good. The mix of humor with the dark theme just doesn't suit. Now, I've got an interesting opinion. I've got an interesting opinion when it concerns the Venom sequel. So, trailer 1 came out, and I thought it looked crap. I'll be honest with you. I thought it looked really shit. Trailer 2 came out, which you're talking about, and I think it actually looks really good. I thought the transformation looked good. The Carnage transformation looked like it was quite painful. It almost like tears out of him. Looks really good. I think it looks all right. But yeah, if they for me, they need to back off the comedy a bit and make it more kind of dark, because that's how it should be, in my opinion. That's how it should be. Oh no, well I'm good. Sometimes I remember people's names. Most of the time I don't. So you're lucky. You're lucky, Peter. Honestly. Where's Steve? Oh, Steve's here. He's already said hello, but here he is. Got to say hello to Peter. You can't hear him, but he does say hello. He does say hello. Honestly, he does. Put him back up there. Ryan says, do you think Pablo and Kelly from Ash vs. Evil Dead should make a return to the Evil Dead franchise? I hope so, because I thought they were really great characters. I thought they chose the right actors to play them. I thought they were both actors were really good. Yeah, I would like to see them return, but the way Evil Dead, Ash vs. Evil Dead, the way it ends, it tells me that we won't see them again. But that's without going into spoilery territory. But yeah, I don't know. I do you think they should come back? Yes. Do you think they will come back? No, unfortunately. I agree. They need to back off the comedy a bit with Venom. Yeah, that's what I didn't like about the first trailer, is that it was the whole cooking their breakfast thing. It was just cringe. It was absolute cringe. It wasn't really funny, in my opinion. They need to go more kind of dark side with Venom, because I think it is the whole idea of the Venom, the symbiote, is quite horrific. They need to go down. They need to go harder on that horror aspect. I think it would make the films better. I mean, I liked the first Venom film. I thought it was fun. I thought it was decent for what it was, but it wasn't the Venom that we know. Do you know what I mean? It's it's crazy to see Venom without Spider-Man, because the Venom that Spider-Man is so integral for Venom to exist. Not to exist per se, but Venom, is obsessed in the comic. Venom is obsessed with Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is the perfect host for the symbiote, and that's why Venom is always kind of obsessed with him. There's that obviously that kind of like love-hate relationship with Spider-Man. So it's always very strange to see these two films for Venom, and it's there's no Spider-Man in sight. It's very strange. Wow. Yeah. I guess that's for Steve. Steve's awesome. I love Steve. He's great. Lachlan says, have you seen any Shinya? I can't say that. Tsukamoto films? I don't think I have. I don't recognize his name. Her name, his name, whatever. Don't recognize the name, unfortunately. Peter says, yeah, I used to read a lot of the old Spider-Man comics, and the whole Venom Carnage thing needs to be darker. 100%. I definitely agree. Definitely agree, guys. Yes, mate. Yeah, I definitely agree there. Even in the cartoon, it was treated in a darker way. The 90s cartoon treated it correctly in quite a scary manner, which they need to do. But I don't think we'll. Do you think we'll see Spider-Man in Venom? Do you think they'll cross him over? Because it might be a necessary thing. Maybe, I don't know. Don't really know if they're doing that multiverse thing for Spider-Man. They might use that to cross Venom into the MCU, but something says that won't happen. Ryan says CX is getting beyond belief with these reprinted covers. I think they should illegal should be. Thing is, I think they are illegal to sell because when you reprint a cover, you're reprinting logos, you're reprinting, barcodes and all these kind of like, copyrighted material. So I don't know how they are getting away with it. I really don't. I've heard it's because they put their CEX printed cover, because they put that on it, that makes it legal apparently. But it's all bullshit. I remember I did like click and collect one time because I was at home and I ordered some stuff on the website. Click and collect. I got there and they tried to give me like 3 different printed cover versions of Blu-rays. And I was just like, I want a refund. I don't want these shit. I just refuse to take it. But if you're ordering online, they have to send it out. They're not allowed to send you out a printed cover. But I know some do get through the cracks, unfortunately. Peter says, yeah, Venom with that Spider-Man is weird. Yep, it doesn't make sense. Narratively, it doesn't make sense. Venom should be web shooting and have the big spider crest on him. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Plenty Guy says, in one of the papers today, many parents were moaning that the Suicide Squad was too violent for their kids. It's a 15. Your kids shouldn't be in the cinema to see it. Yep. I agree. I just feel like, the whole idea of a comic book, people, it just feels like that. There's this thing about, there's this thing about comic book movies where there's this kind of ideology, especially with parents, that a comic book film is for children, and it's not always the case. For this example, I don't know why I'm holding scissors again, but it is what it is. This example, like not all comic book films are for kids. It's just not how it works. The Suicide Squad is not for kids. Clearly, I've not seen it. I'm actually really wanting to actually see it now because I've heard really good things about it. But yeah, why are parents moaning? Fucking, that's all they want to do, really, isn't it? Parents moan about films. Your kids, you shouldn't be taking your kids to a 15 movie if they're an 8-year-old. You shouldn't be taking your fucking 8-year-old to a bloody 15 rated movie. It's just so stupid. I mean, when I was 8, I saw films that I shouldn't have been watching, right? I guess I'm sure we all, as kids, saw films we were too young to watch, of course. But we watched those films. My dad would let me watch stuff. I watched Die Hard when I was 10 years old. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But that was like knowingly letting your kid watch something. It's a difference of like taking your kid to a film expecting it to be a kid's film when it's got a 15 rating. That's a different thing altogether, and it's dumb as fuck. Ran over. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Peter says, where is our little beardy rapper Leon? I guess he's at home, maybe. I'm guessing he's at home. I don't know. He lives very far away. He lives like, I'm in London, he's in Blackpool. It's quite a distance, so I don't know. I'm not his nanny. I don't know where he is. He's probably at home. Ryan says, Bruce Campbell is meant to be appearing in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And have you seen Boba Hotep? I saw Boba Hotep years and years ago. Don't really remember it that much. So it's definitely a film I should think about rewatching. Playground Guy says, to be honest, reprinted cover films should be half price or heavily discounted to something like 50p or a pound. Yeah, the fact that they ask for the same price as a regular copy is fucking a joke. Because I can't go there and just sell them a disc and get the same price. They just won't take the disc, will they? So the fact because at that point, when it becomes, they're just selling you the reprinted. If they're selling you a reprinted cover, all they're doing is literally selling you the disc at that point. But I can't go and trade in a disc and expect the same trading price or any price at all. So I just think it's really fucking bullshit. And as soon as I see the reprinted thing when I'm in store, I immediately just like, well, I'm not buying that now. They literally lose custom from me. If it's a film I find that I want to get and it's a reprinted cover, it's just immediately I just do not buy it. So it's just fucking a joke, really. It's an absolute joke. Brent, what? My name's Jason Brett. There's no Brent. There's no what? Anyway, Jim Jam, welcome to the stream. Anyway, welcome to the stream, my dude. Jim Jam says, "Have you picked any charity shop pickups lately?" No, I've had a break. I've had a break from charity shops. I'm trying to let my charity shops kind of like restock because I've been going there too often, and they're kind of having the same shit. So I'm just waiting for them to just give them time to like maybe get some good shit in, and then I'm gonna go and raid them again because I'm crazy. But yeah, not anything recently, no. Unfortunately, nothing recent. But maybe in a week or so, I might go back there and see what they've got. See if they have good stuffs. They might have some good stuff soon. You never know what you might find in charity shops. You might be super lucky and get something crazy good for no money at all. Yeah. When I say this though, guys, if you're still watching, 7 people still watching, do you guys like these random late night streams? Because obviously I'll still be doing my Friday night streams as normal, but obviously every so often I might do these late streams. Random times of the day. It might be late. It might be I'm thinking sometimes doing like a morning stream or an afternoon stream. Sometimes just to break it up, maybe. Is that something you guys would watch? Let me know. And maybe I could play with some streams in the future, maybe some different times and that, different days of the week and stuff. Let me know if you're interested in that. Maybe I can get some guests on for those as well, rather than just being me. Pleasant Guy says, what was the most disappointing TV series you've seen? That's a question and a half. I don't watch much TV series, to be honest. I will say disappointing. So I watched the Scream TV show that's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix or Prime? I can't remember. I think it's on Netflix. The Scream TV show. Season 1 was fan-fucking-tastic. Season 2 was dog shit. Utter shit. And I don't recommend Scream Season 2. So I would say that was really not good. I don't really know, because the idea of it being disappointed means I was hyped for it, which is, I don't really get hyped for TV shows, if I'm honest with you. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what to say. But yes, Scream Season 2 was not good. Season 1 was awesome, though. Ryan says, yesterday I picked up The Amazing Spider-Man, The Running Man, Tammy and the T-Rex, and the Vengeance Trilogy Arrow box set from CEX. Nice, man. Running Man's great. Tammy and the T-Rex is absolutely bonkers, and I love it. The Amazing Spider-Man is all right, but I've got it. And the Vengeance Trilogy is pretty good. I've not seen every film in the Vengeance Trilogy. I've only seen Old Boy. I've not seen the other two. But that's cool, man. That sounds like a decent... I'd be happy with that haul anyway. Decent haul right there. Peter says he's probably at home. Best answer ever. But I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic. But the guy says, yeah, more random streams would be great. Awesome. That's good to know. Peter says, I've been obsessed a bit lately over 88 Films' Slasher Classics collection, and I've got 4 more of the out of prints in the mail today. Any more here? Collect them? I do not. I know that Mondo from John from Mondo Jevitt Movies collects them. He's got them all up until wherever they are. I don't know how many there are in the set. I think they're quite It's quite a long. It's quite far ahead in the collection kind of thing. But how much are you paying for those, Peter? May I ask? Are they expensive? The outprint ones, are they a pretty penny? They're expensive. Let me know. Then the guy says, as Jodie Whittaker leaving Doctor Who, who should be the next Doctor? I don't care because I don't watch Doctor Who, so I have no idea. Who would be good, who would be bad, who she is. I don't know who she is. So sorry about that. So I'm not really into Doctor Who whatsoever. Liam, hi there, dude. Thank you for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Peter says, yes, more random late night streams. Awesome. Good to know. Thanks a lot, guys. Brilliant guy says, ordered Candyman Arrow from eBay for £8 brand new. Looking forward to watching it. Candyman for me is one of the best horror films ever made. It's in my top 10 of all time. I love Candyman. It's so good. Looking forward to the remake. Not really a remake. Spiritual sequel, sort of. Not really. I don't know what it's meant to be. A reboot. Looking forward to that one. It could be interesting. So definitely looking forward to the Candyman, the new one. Ryan says Boris Johnson for the next Doctor Who. Fucking hell. Could you imagine? He wouldn't know how to fucking speak properly. That's what it'd be like. That'd be the whole season. Just they asked him a question about something, he won't know how to react. His response would be awful because the way he's treated this pandemic has been awful. Yeah, it'd just be him just not knowing what to do for the whole season. Fuck me, what am I talking about? Fucking hell, man, what am I talking about? What am I doing with my life? Not much, clearly. Clearly not much. Right, it's coming up to an hour and I'm getting a bit tired, so I might shoot off in a little while, guys. So get some more questions in and then we can just do some more questions, and I'm thinking of actually heading off soon. I really didn't like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I thought it was okay. I thought he was too old to play the part, personally. But then again, I didn't like Tobey Maguire either. I think Tom Holland is the best kind of live-action representation of Spider-Man we've had. I know he's not like young, but he looks like he looks like he's got a baby face, right? So he looks young. He looks like about the young age that Spider-Man should be. And I think he presents the correct personality for Spider-Man, in my opinion. So I think Tom Holland is the best. I don't really like Andrew Garfield either. But yeah, not really a fan of Tobey Maguire, to be honest with you. Ryan says Spider-Man 2 is Raimi's best out of the whole trilogy. I agree. Spider-Man 2 is really good. Yeah, it's probably the best Spider-Man film overall. A close second for me would be Far From Home. I thought Spider-Man Far From Home was great. I thought it was a great Spider-Man film. However, both those Marvel Spider-Man films, for me, they're too reliant on the Iron Man stuff, which is, I think it hurts. They're meant to be solo Spider-Man films, and for some reason they want to have Iron Man kind of in there somewhere. And I think it just hurts Spider-Man as a character, because Spider-Man should be a great solo character. That's the only thing I have an issue with those solo Spider-Man films, the Marvel Spider-Man films. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 is probably the best in the whole live action Spider-Man thingy pops. Yeah, Mondo John has a great video showing all 50 of the slasher classic. So it's 50. Interesting. I thought it was a bit more than that. I thought it was about 80 odd. I could have been wrong. I think that might be the it might have been the Italian collection that he's also got, which has got a lot of them. My voice has gone weird. Platino Guy says, wrong one. Platino Guy says, thoughts on the Doom film with The Rock. I think it's a fairly entertaining film. I think it's fairly harmless. I think the first person perspective bit towards the end is pretty fun and dumb. And I liked where they took The Rock's character. I liked where he basically, spoilers for Doom, I like where basically he turns at the end and becomes a villain. I think that's really, really clever. Yeah, fairly entertaining, stupid popcorn film that I can enjoy from time to time. It's fairly entertaining. Peter says, I paid like £6 for Boogeyman, £8.50 each for X-Ray, Slaughterhouse, and Graduation Day, £12 for Nightmares in a Damaged Brain. That's the five ones I've gotten over the last 2 weeks. Cool, man. Are they all coming with slip covers? They don't always have slip covers, right? I'm not too sure actually. I don't think they all do. I could be wrong though. Wrong one. Liam says, do you like the Incredible Hulk TV show starring Bill Bixby? I've not seen it. Liam. Never seen it before. I know of it, obviously, because it's quite well known, but I've not actually seen it myself. Player Guy says, night, Jason. Thanks for a great stream. Awesome, man. Thanks for jumping in. Have a good night. Hope you have a good week. Trent, thanks for joining the stream, my dude. Nothing much is up, man. Just chilling out on the stream. Thanks for joining the chat. Ryan says, I recently collected all of the Incredible Hulk TV series on DVD. Oh, nice. Never seen it myself, but it's not really something I really care about seeing, if I'm honest. Like that, those kind of older series like that just don't interest me. Stand in Silence. I live in Sweden, and Slasher Classic Collection is probably a bit easier to come by in the UK, but some of them might not also reach the same high prices here. Interesting. That's cool. That is cool. Liam says, Nightbreed is one of my favorite horror films. I have Nightbreed on Blu-ray, but I've not watched it yet. But it's definitely a film I'm looking forward to actually watching when I get around to watching it, if you know what I mean. I've heard it's pretty decent and fairly underrated. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm pretty tired. I need to go to bed. I'm up early tomorrow. So thank you all for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Definitely be doing more of these in the future. I'll get some guests on for these random streams, though, make them a bit more interesting. As always, I'll answer this one more. Answer this one more comment. Liam says he also likes the children's horror film Return to Oz. That film is traumatizing and it shouldn't be for children. It's horrendous. It is it's fucking horrid. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining the stream. Really do appreciate it. As always, thanks for just supporting my channel and supporting my content and supporting the streams, man. Really do appreciate it, man. If you're still here, if you haven't pressed that like button, please do. Really do appreciate it. Share my channel out to the world because I'm almost at 500 subscribers. Can you imagine it, guys? 500 subscribers. Can we get there soon? With your help, I'm sure I can. As always, I've been Jason. And I will speak to you soon.